This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Coming out on first down with the play fake. The throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Dances away. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. It's complete to the right. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. To the air on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
One of the things I love about this... receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. How about that play behind the line as they lose 5? And here comes the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. So Alabama's offense will take the field for the first time. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
And this is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think
he lobs one high down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. He's got it. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Caught behind the line. It's Miranda. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. A completion, but not enough for the 1st down, and the offense is ready to punt. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here comes that Alabama offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Unloads quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Punt is on its way. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Miranda. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He's got his man, makes the grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Now the play fake. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Got room on the return. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on third and throws toward the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. So they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And that is an all too familiar sight. Listen, this team won last week, but they gave up 4 sacks. They got to protect this young man early in this game. Don't set the tone, and let's not go back to last week.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. To the air on second down. Bringing the heat.
Man, that's an impressive play. This dude is so dominant. I'll tell you, we don't have enough time in this broadcast to list off all the great Alabama D-line, especially in recent years. That play right there, that reminds me of a guy I played against back in the day, Cornelius Griffin, playing on the inside of Alabama's defensive line. You knew every single time you dropped back, you were going to have that guy in your lap. He was always pushing the pocket, and he was always collapsing it with his speed and athleticism and his first step. That last play right there reminds...
There he goes. It's a seam wide open. He's at the 40. At the 20. All the way in for the touchdown.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They're going to throw it to start the drive. It's complete to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Rides the back and leaps it. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Puts it out of the air. Oh, a lot of space. He's able to get it out to the 25, but needed a little bit more to move the chains. It'll be fourth down. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. He'll try to really get into this one. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Holden finds his man on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Special teams heading out after the third down completion's not quite special enough to move the chains. Calls for and makes the fair catch, but there is a penalty flag down, and we'll see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Catch in the middle. It's Webster. Across the 25. He's got room. No one's going to get it. Touchdown. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Ole Miss has the lead right now, but I don't care if it's Archie or Eli back there. We've come to learn that no lead is safe inside Vaught Hemingway. They're up by 10 over the Rebels. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. So now it's second and long. From the gun to give, looking for room. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. Got his man down the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Finds his big tight end. Turning on the Jets. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Offense in a bunch formation. He wants to throw it again. Working that left side now. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on third and short. Using the quick game. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Guys, let's chat about Alabama. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, in the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wants to throw on first down. Rushes on him. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long, but players like that are getting after him.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. The give to the tailback. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a fourth down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Hunt is on its way. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. Just about a half minute to play in the first half. It's 1st and 10. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. They're working that left side.
A great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. It's complete on the right side. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. That should be the final play of the first half. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. It's complete. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Tuscaloosa. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in T-Town.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. RPO complete to open the drive.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Pulls and fires complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge scrimmage. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of the game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
And this offense showing off the explosiveness, the big play down the field. This is so big because what it makes defenses do to react now. Now you scare them. Now you make them drop back a little bit. So that big passing play opens up this whole offense.
That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Pressure coming. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This has been the problem for the offense in this game so far, guys. They're getting down into the red zone, but they're not able to punctuate these drives with touchdowns. They've had to settle for field goals already, and getting sacked on 1st down in the red zone again is putting them in a bad position all of a sudden, moving backwards. The offense has got to be better in this critical area.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Takes the easy one to the back. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Absolutely perfect. That'll cut this lead down to 5.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Wide open downfield. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Great execution on the RPO, and the receiver had some time to find the soft spot in the zone and make himself open for the quarterback and make it a much easier pass. Great job.
The lone back's got it. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. A veritable Crimson Tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. He'll pull it on the read. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. Split backs here. Quick release by the QB. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Let's see what he can do with it. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. And now this offense will take the field again. From the gun, running back on the move. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. They go to the ground. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. This drive will open from the 15. Gives it on the option. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Got his man quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. They'll try to run for it. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. From the gun, running back gets to give. Lots of running room. He's loose. Past the 10. And he will house it.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
Up to tack one more onto that lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. 1 snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. Deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Off play action. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. On 4th down, looking to pass. Trying to escape and get it himself. Turning it on. And he gives himself up, but not before he moves those sticks. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. He'll do it himself. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Finds his target down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Firing to the right, complete. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. On 4th down, looking for the completion. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And now my mindset has to completely change. Listen, we needed points. That's over. Like, plenty of time left, over 3 minutes on the clock. I got to get me a stop, and I got to get that football back so my offense can score some points.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or you say, hey, QB, put that thing out there.
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown. They push the lead out here in the fourth quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
Why you consistently run the football, a steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting into the long touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the fourth. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Washington State is getting dominated today. And friends, the folks in Pullman deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker. They're trailing by 21 to Washington. That's where things stand right now. And, of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Red pass, it's complete.